counter-charged by America. And then we've got a 3-on-3 going in the right flank, left flank.
Nope.
Both go down.
Simon and one of the Germans go down.
Oh, an American downs a German.
Comes to help Cat Brooks.
We've got everybody goes down. Another German goes down. And it's 3v1.
Big punch by Bill Woodbury.
And Captain America almost slams there into the Polish Marshal. But yeah, America with those two one-on-one takedowns takes the clear advantage there in the second half of that round.
Bill Woodbury is just so hard to go one-on-one with. He's incredibly strong. I somehow always end up having to fight him, and it usually doesn't go well for me. Making some substitutions. Looks like Jay Brooks is coming in, and Dustin Goodall. Jay Brooks, the executive officer for the United States team. Dustin Goodall, semi-professional football player.
All-round nice guys. And Germany will also have some substitutions for more short axes. As we've seen the Danes use them before, they're quite an effective weapon to push people over with, like a big stick. So they've played quite an aggressive first round. So
you said you're going to do the all-in-all? Yeah, I can't be here for the all-in-all, but you got
so we shall see how the German team goes in this round and whether they can wrestle back the advantage from America.
Now we've also got Micah on the field for the United States. He's got that strange-looking sword. Now we're running a little same play, it appears, for the United States. Ooh, big hard punch by Cole Fowler.
And we've got 3 Germans on the left, 2 Germans on the right, so we've got 3-on-2 in both places. American.
Here comes Micah coming in. If he can make that blindside shot.
Yes,
and he does. That was hurty.
Oh, and the German blindsides him and goes over also.
And Bill Woodbury's got a hold of one of the Germans, wrestles him to the ground, goes down with him.
Oh, Jay starting to work that axe. That is not pretty.
We've got a conga line over in the corner with 2 Americans roughing up a German. And that's the end of that.
That's it. America wins with 2 people standing. Well deserved, I think, clear victory over Germany.
Very, very decisive victory.
Germany putting up the good fight. Very strong team also. But I think America just is a little bit stronger in those one-on-ones.
So thank you. You're fine.
What?
Am I going the all-in-all as well?
Yeah, you're going to have to.
So once again, congratulations to Team USA for the victory.
Well, maybe we can get Van Water to it.
Maybe we can. We're just looking for a commentator for the all-on-all later because all of us want to do important things.
All of us are busy.
All of us are busy. But maybe the all-on-all is pretty self-explanatory.
It's lots of people hitting each other.
Pretty much with little purpose. Or sometimes tactics.
Yes.
Because it's just a free-for-all.
Free-for-all. All right, Poland taking the field here. Poland just successful in the sword and shield. But the Polish girl did get knocked out of the gold medal round in the women's sword and shield.
But they took the gold for the men's, and it is one of the classically stronger teams out there. And these are knockout rounds, so unfortunately we will not see Team Germany again, I don't think.
I think they are done. This is the teams that win here will go on to the final on Sunday.
So these are monumentally important matches to their teams.
Oh, absolutely.
We're waiting for France.
Oh, and here comes France. I see the fleur-de-lis.
France has been performing very well this year. France took the bronze for the men's sword and board.
Always perpetually a powerhouse team, good team.
So yeah, good morale boosters for both teams there.
Absolutely.
France for the sport is very popular in France. They hold big events like Chateau Thierry, where they just invite everybody to go fight at the castle, which is just amazing. So I hope to be there one day too and fight them all.
All of them.
All of them at once.
Just line them up.
Line them up, bro. Yeah. You want to fight, bro? I want to fight. I want to fight in the all-in-alls. Looking at all these people fighting, I'm just thinking of going down there, getting up, and just having a bit of a go.
Well, actually, they're just hugging right now, Eli. I don't know how you interpret that, but to me that looks like hugging.
They are hugging. The pre-fight hug. Big men, all of them, France and Poland.
All right. We've got the French lineup. Looks to be all swords and boards with one axe. And amazingly, the
3 axes on Poland.
we got 3 axes on Poland and 2 swords and shields, which we often refer to as sword and board.
So we shall see what kind of strategy they go for here, because 5s are very mobile, tactical battles.
Oh, absolutely.
So lots of room to run around, lots of room to get a run up, but much less people than the 10 on 10, so it's a lot harder to blindside people.
A lot more difficult.
A lot more difficult, so it really
and
depends.
it rarely devolves to the chaos that we saw at some points in the 10v10.
So Poland just making an aggressive play down the left, and that big axeman just really wants to hit someone in the face. And he's just getting stuck in. Big mosh pit in the middle. Polish fire kicking in, just trying to take people from behind, and it is
First
working.
Frenchman down.
That Frenchman holds on to the last, but is taken down. And the Poles are...
That one takedown looked a little... he had pretty much ripped a hold of his helmet.
And stopped
there was
the
a
fight.
referee right there.
Man, that guy really wants to hit people with his axe. I can just see it. Just axe towards face now. So
I want to touch your face with an axe.
So Poland doing really well there with those, just winning a couple of those takedowns and then steamrolling again from those surprise blindsides as they swung from the left flank.
Now the teams that win here, as we've said, will go on to the finals on Sunday, which is tomorrow.
And the official result is
The third day of this event. I'm kind of wondering what day it is most times.
Poland.
There's been a lot of fighting. We partook in some of it.
Yes.
You're going to partake in some of it.
Now, we are waiting
It gets
for
hard to
the
track
result.
sometimes, but we hope you're at home keeping an eye on things as you're having your casual Saturday tea, or perhaps Sunday morning tea, or perhaps it's Friday somewhere in the world. Maybe on the moon.
I don't think so, because you're one day ahead from here, so it's Sunday, probably in New Zealand right now.
Yes, in America this should be quite early in the morning
Well,
now.
no, where I'm from, in the Midwest, it's about noon, because actually 1 o'clock, we're 5 hours behind here.
Ah, how exciting. So all you folks tuning in, what a nice way to spend a Saturday afternoon.
Get some popcorn and watch people beat each other senseless.
Second round with
Versus Poland.
All right, we've got a little change up here on the French team. They've added another axe.
you've added the good big eye with the big bardiche that made short work of people earlier in the Spanish rounds.
And the Poles seem to be using the exact same strategy.
Get forced to
The
the left flank. French
getting
runner
into the
gets through.
background. If
but
he can get
Polish
away,
runner gets
he can
through.
come in with a pretty heavy shot. But instead of putting a heavy shot, he goes for the wrestling, and they both go down.
Oh no, that
Big
French
dog pile there, and it is a 1v1. 2v. Oh no, I thought that Polish guy was down, but he was not. Oh, it is now
No, he
3-on-1. They should stop the fight. They should stop the fight. There we go.
And Poland again wins with that clear advantage. And that fighter is a little bit tired there, flicking up his falchion. Not sure in happiness or sadness.
Hey, I don't quite understand the Pez top helmet that he has there that flops off to the side. I doubt if he dispenses candy, though.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I think what a lot of the some fighters do is they have a little strap attached to the back of their helmet, so it can be pulled off instead of a classical chin strap. And the big axeman is just jubilant in his victory, and Poland go through, which is very, very, very exciting. And we've got Team America networking, handing out cards, showing off their big falchion. His falchion is big. It's big.
Yes,
It's
it
very,
is.
very big.
That is a very strange-looking sword, but it is actually historically accurate. It is depicted in several tapestries.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And Poland still celebrating, which is great. And we hope to see them advance and advance. They're a sort of fan favorite by many for just being a very polite, very well-mannered team full of fun guys who just bring on the pain on the field. What?
Oh, nothing.
Unfortunately, not shown on your feed are the looks that are exchanged between the commentators. But you can sort of, I guess, use your imagination.
Yes, yes. Well, Last year, we had Zork from the United States doing the commentary, and they did have a camera on him. And I don't think Eli and I would, all the weather conditions and craziness that we went through up here, would want you to be able to see us all the time as we try to dodge hail and wind and rain and
Freak storms.
yes, looked like something the cat drug in.
Well, I don't know about you, but I always look fabulous.
I'm glad you think so.
I don't. The weather has been look sunburned and somewhat bruised up.
Yes, it has been difficult at best. All right, so now we have Battle Heritage, Team England. Fortunately, Team Wales couldn't make it, but they also have Ireland and Scotland. And the Irish team, well represented in the single fighting, but they had to withdraw from the 5-on-5 because they only had 4 guys. And
It's hard to do 5-on-5 with 4
it's very
guys.
hard, yes. Numerically, it's almost impossible. I believe there is one algebraic
Sweden
equation.
making it through to the playoff stage in their first Euro performance. Very strong performance indeed. Really liked watching these guys fight in the 10-on-10s. They're being warmed up today. And so has England. So very good showing for Sweden. But Battle Heritage probably is a slightly more experienced team, certainly.
I would definitely agree with that.
Give them the edge before they come through. But we never know. The Swedes have just done remarkably well, and I think they really wanted to concentrate on the 5-on-5s.
Yes.
So they withdrew from the 10-on-10 quite
Well,
early
it's
due to injury.
interesting what the different countries decide to focus on. I spoke with several of the people in Denmark, and they were definitely talking about their 10-on-10 team. The United States, focus, on the different teams is just different for every different country.
Absolutely.
All right.
And you can do whatever you want to do. Train for whatever you want to train, and hopefully get good at it. So you can come to international events and fight international people, and it's all about fighting new fighters from across the globe. So nothing like that to quite get your experience. And the crowds are cheering for Sweden and England.
The English team looks ready to roar.
Yeah, they're all getting nice and warmed up.
Watch the little guy on our left for Sweden.
Absolutely, he's been known quite to
He's
run.
a little Energizer Bunny out there.
Yeah, one of the battle dwarf. Very stocky fella by the looks of him. Don't let his size fool you. But unfortunately,
That
he
time
loses
did
his
not.
balance. Yeah. Ah, there we go. And an English fighter is down by a big Swede as well. So we have 1-for-1. Oh, but it does look like the 2 guys on the right flank are down by the twins, the Eastern European twins. And victory for England.
Quite
The
decisive.
very strong team wearing the Battle Heritage surcoats. They do really look like a pair of twins, those fellas.
Yes. Again, I wish we had some rings. We could play ring toss up here.
Just try and get them on the helmet from up all in our ivory and ebony towers.
And we would win a large stuffed animal.
Large stuffed suit of armor?
Well, maybe
How many rings is that?
Maybe after dinner tonight. But
Oh, nasty.
all right, so we've got a couple weapon and line changes for the Swedish team. Looks like the English team has made a couple as well.
Just to get some fresh boys out there with a little bit more stamina and just get
Here we
people
go,
more
round
experience.
2.
That strong attack on the left. People getting stuck in on the right, and the little guy charges and
He has
runs
made a
through
good
to
run.
the back.
Let's keep an eye on
Yeah.
him.
And
Very dangerous in the backfield.
there's a runner straight on him, and now he's been pinned in by the marshals. And there is fighting on the flank. Battle Heritage downing people here and there and getting people free up a little bit. So
Brutality going over here on the right. And that's the end of that one.
that is the end of the fight. The more experienced team does get the day, but the Swedes look like they put in a great performance, and I know they just had so much fun fighting.
Oh,
this.
yeah,
I had so
absolutely.
much fun
Great job.
fighting these
great
guys.
job.
It's absolutely amazing.
And they win the home match 2-0.
And so England takes that. So are ones that people have gone through. United States, England,
Should be interesting.
Poland.
Poland
And there
also?
should be one more match. It looks like we have Spain.
Versus
It has to be Quebec.
Quebec.
Now, Quebec and the United States both swept their divisions. I believe that England did as well. Poland, I believe, had one loss. I might be incorrect in that, but I do think they did. I think they lost to England.
I think it was certainly a very, very close match. I do believe they both went up against in the finals yesterday, but I do struggle to differentiate between the different shades of red for the Surcoat. So,
Yes. Yeah.
The last quarterfinal.
All right,
Last
quarterfinal
quarterfinal.
match. We have Team Quebec.
versus Team
España.
España. Team España.
Spanish team coming out. Team Quebec, very strong, very fast. Spanish team has improved leaps and bounds since we saw them in Belmonte.
Warmed up after the 10-on-10s.
Yes, looking very good.
Very good performance there. Certainly king of the chaos. So let's see if they can confuse their Quebecois
Yes.
enemies.
Oh, look at that. He said Quebecois, not Quebecian.
I'm still sure I'm saying it wrong, but you know, I try and learn a little bit
Yes.
every day.
It's all about learning.
And all about the hugs, thugs and hugs.
That's right. Big hug. That's what this battle is really all about. It's about the hugging. All right, we've got Team Quebec and Team España. Quebec, very strong team. Practiced together a great deal. I fought them on numerous occasions. I fought with them on several occasions. And great guys, all of them. A lot of fun to hang out with. They came to our Halloween party this year.
Must have been one hell of a Halloween
It
party.
was quite a Halloween party.
We are waiting for Quebec fighters.
And fighters are just getting ready. Some banners streaming for Spain from the crowds. Nice to see so much support for them here. It's almost the closest nation to Portugal, of course, is Spain. So not that far to go here. So hopefully they're well known and well liked here.
The stands are full.
Absolutely,
Here,
chock
you could not fit another person in there with a crowbar.
No, not at all.
And Spain.
And here comes Spain.
Let's go. Yes, Spain
Versus
making a
Quebec.
play down the center and sort of looking at each other.
Well, the Spaniards makes a
Quebecois
run. He's in the backfield, but he is being penned in by one of the Quebecois.
Quebecois hugging
Makes a
the
little run.
list on the sides mostly, and there is a couple of guys in the middle hanging around doing their thing.
Excellent fighting here.
Well,
Neither team
both go
really-
down on the right.
Neither team really having an advantage at this point.
The Spanish fighter breaks away to try and help and pile in with a 3-on-2 on the left, and we've got a 2-on-1 on the right. Certainly hacking at each other's feet a little bit there. And
Backfighter breaks away on the other side of the field.
good
Oh.
defense by the Spanish fighter, and lots of people go down.
How
on
the
the left.
referee's going to call that one, I'm not sure.
You don't see this on the left, but
and he is,
apparently a Spanish fighter down
we
to
are now
Quebecois fighter.
2-on-2. We are now 1-on-1. Vicious hit from Quebec.
Oh, nice. That's what we like to see, close match teams.
Excellent. Now this is the test right here.
Absolutely.
We got two fighters. Whoever falls, their team loses.
And hopefully
The axe-
none of them will trip over the
Oh,
fallen.
brutal with the axe
fighters.
blows.
So probably the sword and board does have a slight advantage in wrestling.
Yes, in close. But the Quebec fighter is definitely not giving up at all.
Is that
Neither
Benoit?
of them.
With a very distinct fleur-de-lis circuit there.
Again, all about the hugs.
All about the hugs. He's just taking a breather there on the list. And they're probing out for each other's balance and just trying to chuck each other there.
Oh! He is not down yet. I think the referees are going to call him down.
Now, he's not allowed to hug the list for more than 3 seconds.
And he is, I'm thinking the referees are making the right call there.
And
surprisingly, Spain takes the first round.
well, this is anybody's game. As I said, Spain is very close, so it's almost home advantage.
Exactly. They've definitely got a lot of support in the crowd.
And look at all that red and yellow there in the back. It's absolutely heaps of support for Spain. and it's really good. They've got a very strong squad this year. They've had very strong one-on-one performances, and certainly, I think they want to take this 5-on-5 home.
I've got an eye on the Quebec team here, and they're a little upset with that.
They are, but as we've seen from them, they just get angry and hit back harder.
Well,
and faster and stronger, lest I sound like an evil version of
and
Daft
other
Punk.
words that end with
Er.
Maybe they just
So with
go
the fur.
"Er." All right, so we've got Quebec, we've got Spain. Round 2.
Round
Quebec
2.
is chomping at the bit over here. They are
They're
waiting to get into that fight.
Ready to go. And
Big
España,
rousing cheer for España.
the most beautiful Quebecois, is pacing back and forth like a little bit of a caged lion. And Spain is just getting advice from their coach or captain with a very nice red cape. I wish I had a nice red cape because it is quite chilly up here in this tower. I don't know about you.
I'm from Michigan, the northern part of the United States, so this is balmy summer weather for us.
Welp, some people's holiday.
All right.
And they're just roaring to go, which is always fantastic to see.
And we're off.
And,
Quebec comes out, running
2 on the left,
2-1-2.
3 in the middle. Sorry, 2 on the right, 3 in the middle. Spain is a little bit of a staggered formation with several people hanging back. Yeah, is one guy going to get through? Yeah, a little bit of exchange of runners.
Into the rail.
Spain really,
Oh, and he loses his weapon.
Spain really
They
do like.
both lose their weapons.
Spain really liking these running plays. They really want to. Oh, a Spanish man
Oh,
is
an
down.
incredible shot from the Spanish fighter. Knocked the Quebecois fighter elbows over apples.
That's quite something there. And then obviously the teams are still equal in number currently, as there was a Spanish fighter down on the other side, and I think we see another one
We have
down.
a 3-on-2.
And
We have 2 of the Quebec fighters up. We have 1 Spaniard left.
Can they swing it back round? They've lost the first round.
I believe that is Andrew with the axe from Quebec, and Regis with the small hand axe.
That is a tiny axe.
2 definite, strong fighters. And
Slips in the mud.
Team Quebec manages to pull it out.
That's a good takedown there by Team Quebec. And third round, everything to play for. Of course, the team that loses gets to go home, so speaking. Nobody wants to do that here. They're gonna fight hard for this one, I think.
Now, they ended up with 2 of the strongest Quebec fighters versus 1. The Spaniard is a very large man, but when you have 2 large men versus 1 large man, generally the single fighter is going to go down.
It's almost like they're twice as good as a single fighter because there's 2 of them.
Something
Get
like
it?
that. Yeah,
Get it?
they could be.
Yeah.
I think the math works out
The
on
math works out times 2.
Yes.
He did say 3rd grade was knocked straight
It
out
was
of his
knocked out
head.
of my
So my co-anchor can no longer math. But I can, and it's twice as many people usually means twice as many chances for victory.
Are you always this sharp, Eli?
Hey, I'm doing a PhD. I'm going to be a doctor soon. A doctor of what? Of evil.
That's a good question. Of what?
Nothing. And Spain is setting themselves up for the 3rd round, and Quebec just chilling at the list. And one of the Quebec fighters has left the list to hug the Spanish bearer, maybe steal him and his flag. And he's getting the crowd going, and they're loving it. They're all turning up. He had to watch these people fight. We've got a good 2,000 people watching us in this beautiful castle here, and Castle Montemor Ovello at IMCF World Championships 2016.
With residents.
Sunday. But today's Saturday, and today's the 5 knockouts.
All right. We have Spain. We have Quebec. Whoever wins this advances. Whoever loses gets to go home. And they're off. And here comes Quebec. And here comes Spain.
Quebec in a pair and a 3. They really like to stick to the flanks. And Spain instantly running behind the lines.
A lot of movement on the field.
A lot of movement. Don't get caught up.
Oh, one of the Quebec fighters goes down. That may be very costly.
That may
Two
be very
Quebec fighters down.
Ouch, yeah, that is not looking good for Quebec. The fighters on the right got a bit caught up there, and the fighter in the middle got taken down.
We now have, it looks like a 3-on-2.
And a big mosh pit in the middle. And the big Spanish guys trying to pull that Quebec fighter from the list and bring on the pain. And it looks like it's 4-on-2.
We have 4-on-2 now. Can Quebec sustain?
Well, they're certainly giving it a good shot.
Very difficult for a fighter to try to win this. They're attempting to take their legs out from under them.
There we go. We got a suicidal throw.
3-on-1, and Spain goes on to the final.
Quebec is unfortunately eliminated from the competition. We're probably a little bit biased towards Quebec, me and you, because they're being just such nice guys all competition.
They're great guys. I don't really. I had a couple of cerveza with the Spanish team.
As you do. They're also very hospitable, very nice guys, and well deserving, and such a strong team this year.
Absolutely, so much better than they were in the past. I'm really pleased to see that.
So proving by bounds, and it's anybody's game. You just turn up and have enough fighters, and year by year you just get better.
Absolutely.
You get better fighters, and you train better fighters. And
so we will have in the finals Spain, Poland, the United States, and
Battle Heritage
England. So that will be your final on Sunday in the 5-on-5. Now Poland won it last year, and England took second, United States third. I don't know if that is going to change this year, of course, for my team. I hope it does.
Well, with Spain, we have seen that they certainly have brought the power to bear. So they are newcomers to the final stage, but I think they can certainly make a very good showing of it.
Excellent. Well, excellent.
And it depends on the semi-final of who goes against who.
Well, I have to leave you now. I have duties with my team, but this is Dale Walter signing off from the IMCF 2016 World Championships in beautiful Montmaravillo. And I leave you in the capable hands of Eli.
Well, thank you. Actually, I might sign off for the moment too. I'm going to try and find Benoit because I really want to go fight in the all-in-alls. So this has also been Eli, and we'll return after the break. And if there is no commentary, there will be the all-on-all soon. So we shall see you very soon. Stay tuned for our stream.
You can buy it in the stand on the left of the church. So